Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining me. And this is my first episode of Real Crimes. In Real Crimes, my crimes that have happened happened in Zimbabwe, in Africa, and in the rest of the world where Africans are thriving. So yeah, you can be sure that it's going to be about from Zimbabwe, Africa, and the rest of the world, because we have Africans all over the world. All right, so I'm basically going to be telling you about these crimes, and they are real crimes. They are not fictitious stories. These are real crimes that have happened and they have been documented. So I'm just doing my own research about these crimes and sharing with you guys. How about that? Anyway, enough rambling. So in today's first crime, we are going to talk about a villager in Gutu, Mupandawana. Uko ku village kwa Sabuku Gadzingo. Okay, so this is 2014 and December. People are excited, people are wrapping up the year, people are getting ready for the Christmas, and yeah, everybody's minding their own business, trying to mind their own business, or seemingly to be minding their own business. So this man called Simon Muzenda, that Simon Muzenda, not Simon Muzenda, as Simon Muzenda. I don't know if he was related to the Simon Muzenda, or if he was related to Simon Muzenda. But this man, unfortunately, he's late. Okay, he was called Simon Muzenda, and he was 29 years old. So he was walking around, minding his own business, but he was limping. And he was carrying an axe. Akatakura demo, achikamina, achifamba, achienda kwaari kuenda. And it so happens that in the same village, there is Esther. And Esther anema problems epfungwa. Okay? Esther anema mental problems. Esther. Okay? And it's kutaura Esther. Wekwa queen, kutaura Esther. So anyway, Esther had problems with her. So yeah, she comes across Simon Muzenda and carrying an axe and limping at the same time, and something triggered. I don't know what triggered her to do what she did, but it said that she grabbed the knife, she grabbed the axe from Simon Muzenda and she started chasing, trying to strike him with the axe. Yes. So Simon Muzenda tries to run away, but remember, he's limping. He's got an issue with his leg, so he is limping and he cannot run fast. Sooner than later, Esther catches up. Akamurova musoro ogo. Simon akadonera ipapo, and she struck him again. Simon akabva afa. That's not even it. That's not all that happened on that day. No, as if it wasn't enough. Esther akatanga kudya nyama ya Simon Muzenda. Can you imagine? Akatanga kudya nyama ya Simon Muzenda. Yeah? She started feeding on his flesh. Yeah. True. Bizarre Africa. So anyway, there were some villagers that were passing by that heard Simon Muzenda achichema, achikumbira help before he was struck and before everything happened. My villagers aya vakatanga kumanya vakauya, but it was late. Pavakashika va Simon Muzenda vanga vatemwa uye Esther akanga akutodya. I don't know. Anyway, the villagers managed to apprehend Esther, vakamutakura, vakaenda naye kumapurisa. Esther wakasungwa muna December 2014. And akaendeswawo kuti vanoongorora kuti kupfungwa dzake chichanga chiitika paari, kuti ndizvo here zvakakonzera kuti aite zvaakanga aita. Unfortunately, one life was lost in the process, nekuti pane munhu anga ari muvillage anga aine pfungwa dzake dzanga dzisina kugadzikana zvakanaka, akawanikwa achimupfuudza. That was so sad. That is a really sad situation, because now I'm trying to figure out, would Esther really be liable to serving a sentence or prison term or anything of that sort? Kana kuti achangozonzo munhu anga aine pfungwa dzisina kuita dzisina kuita zvakanaka, and she's probably not capable of standing trial. She's probably not even capable of comprehending zvaakanga aita. So yeah, that's a sad one. So the second crime that I'm going to talk about happened in Kote village, Kwachief Nechombo, Kumudzi district. Okay, this happened in March of 2013. So in March of 2013, Kote village, kwanga kuine couple yanga iriko, yanga ine mwana wa. This couple, Namo na Letwin, wanga ine mwana wavo ainzi Nyasha. So they lived like normal couple, like a normal family. Nyasha aishanda, not Nyasha, Namo aishanda, Letwin aishanda. Nyasha was their daughter. So it so happened that one day Letwin akadzoka kumba late, according to her husband Namo. So he said she came home late, and akatanga kunetsa nemudzimai wake kuti why did you come home late, and probably they exchanged words and it didn't go down well with him, and he decided he was going to discipline her. So while he was having an altercation with his wife, Nyasha stepped in, the daughter, to try and rescue her own mother, like any normal child would, actually. Yeah. So she stepped in, she came in between the parents to try and stop the altercation. But this angered Namo. Haupindire nyaya dzevabereki, uri mwana. I'm going to teach you that. Namo took a stick that is like a meter long. Akatanga kurova Nyasha. Achirova Nyasha kudaro, hana kumurova nestick chete. He also used his hands. He also used his feet. Shpakera nekubotsura mwana, until mwana died. She collapsed and she died. The matter was reported to the police Nyasha, and Namo was apprehended, and he was taken to Mutoko court, where he applied for bail, and he was denied bail. Okay, they said he wasn't a good candidate for bail because he was going back to live with the same house where that woman is, and that did not sit well with the law. So anyway, Namo felt that his rights were being violated and he needed to do more. He was asked to apply to do a bail application at the High Court, which he did. The nerve. He did. And he argued in the High Court that, first and foremost, he was a good candidate for bail because, one, he never meant to the daughter. He was just trying to tell her that she should not interfere. Secondly, he said the daughter provoked her. She provoked him. That's why he reacted like that, by interfering. So the daughter provoked him. So he was just reacting because he was provoked. He was basically retaliating. Okay? So he actually said he was a good candidate. And also, he had never done anything like that before. So they should just give him bail. Of course, he was not given bail. he was not given bail. According to him, yeah, those were grounds for bail. And he was saying he has no passport, he can never leave the country, he can never do anything like that, and he can go and live in peace with his wife and come to court in peace. He had no intentions of running away. He had no intentions of harassing witnesses. He had no intentions of doing anything. He just wanted to go home to his wife and to bury his daughter. I guess kwaari zvaitomeka sense ipopai. Zvaitomeka sense. But anyway, bail was denied, and fast forward, eventually the case came before the courts and was obviously found guilty, but not of, no, it wasn't murder. It was culpable homicide. Yeah, he was found guilty. Culpable homicide. Yeah. Sent to jail. This happened in 2013 March. By now, Iwa Namaka Buddha. Namaka Buddha, even if we're going to hunt for him, go behind bars. Tata Tilda can go, she won't find him. I'm sure he is out by now, because this was 2013 and culpable homicide. I once wait a wonder. So yeah, that is the crime that was done by Namo Okum Bekwamutoko. What I actually found a bit weird about the whole thing is that he thought he was a good candidate for bail because he never intended to do this, and I guess there came a time where he started to think that, oh, okay, now my daughter is gone, I probably need to be with my wife and consoling her and, you know, going through the grief together. Of course, it's only human kuti muna feel like that, and it's unfortunate kuti some things kana watoshita, you cannot come back from it. Like that happened. There was just no coming back. He had crossed the line, a life had been lost, and there was just no coming back from it. Yeah. So in 2013, in February, in Bulawayo, Cauldron Park, there was a maid called Violet. Sorry about that. Her name was Violet, and she was a child minder and also a house help. So Violet aichengeta mwana basically nekubatsira mabasa emumba, and aisada ega nemwana varidzi vemwana vachienda kubasa kwavo. So one day in February of 2013, mwana anga ane 10 months by then, and Violet was left alone. Her employer went to her job as well, and the baby started crying. This child is 10 months old, so this baby starts crying continuously, like babies do all the time, you know. That's normal behavior for babies to cry continuously. But anyway, she got irritated by this wailing and crying, and she didn't know what to do. So she decided, I think I'm gonna get rid of this baby. So she took the baby, wrapped the baby in a blankie, and shoved the baby in a drawer. She left the baby like that, and she went to watch TV. Yeah, I'm so bored. Let me just watch some TV and leave the baby. Maybe the baby will calm himself down. Self-soothing. Yeah, so while she watched the TV like that, she eventually realized that the baby had gone quiet, and she went to check on the baby. What to do. So she decided she was going to cover up her crime. Yeah, she decided to cover it up. She took the baby, akamuisa between a headboard and a bed, so that it looks like the baby rolled over and fell and died. She did that. After she placed the baby between the headboard and the bed nicely, she raised alarm. She called the neighbors and said, come and see what's happening. And mwana say, mwana apa, and mwana nyarara, I don't know what to do. The neighbors came and they realized, indeed, the baby was gone. They called the parents of the baby. The mother showed up and she found that the baby was indeed gone, and she decided she was going to call the police. Obviously, there was a post-mortem that was done, and they realized that the baby died of suffocation. And in the meantime, Violet was in custody. After they discovered kuti mwana akafa suffocation, Violet decided she was going to tell the truth. That's when she told the whole truth of what happened, how she suffocated the baby in a drawer, and how she was so irritated by the crying, and how she went on to watch TV while the baby was in the drawer, and how she discovered kuti mwana akanga asisipo, and she decided to place the baby between the headboard and the bed to cover up her story. So anyway, Violet eventually was charged and she was found guilty, and yeah, she served her term. So this happened in Bulawayo, and the year and the month February 2013. February 2013. That's quite a long time ago. And oh, by the way, Violet was only 20 years old. She was 20 years old and looking after a baby that was 10 months old. So I'm actually wondering, like, is it possible that Violet probably never had a child before and she didn't know what to do when the baby starts crying? She didn't know what to check. She didn't know if there was a need to go to the clinic, or if there was a need to phone the mother and tell her this is what is happening. I don't know. I don't know. She probably was also maybe just young. Or was she? I don't know. Anyway, those are the crimes of the day, the crimes that I just wanted to share with you for today. And yeah, I do hope to bring more crimes every day. I'll be posting more crimes to share with you guys. Yeah, you do the crime, you do the time. It is pretty straightforward. So yeah, guys, be wise out there, make your decisions wisely, don't find yourselves wanting, and don't find yourselves in trouble. Be blessed. Goodbye.